Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Great to see everyone. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my gosh, who is excited Friday today? I definitely am. It's been kind of one of those busy weeks. I swear, you know what? Always like before like either a holiday weekend or like a holiday kind of like shortened week, it always seems to like take a lot longer, doesn't it? Like next week and stuff is just like a shorter week. Got a weekend and then 3 days and 4 days off, so it seems like time goes a little bit slower and stuff at that point in time. But anyway, we have a fun stream and stuff tonight. We've got we'll be kicking off stream with our Nintendo Power Hour. So we got our Tetris Nintendo Power Magazine be flipping through as well. Which right now, let's go ahead and open it up for the PatCon giveaway here. So I'll open that up right now. But do have a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game in mind. When you do win, and then we'll read the description and stuff from the Pat Country book as well too. So, but anyway, so we'll be going through the Tetris Nintendo Power Magazine. We'll be doing our Name the Pirate giveaway. We'll also be going through the completion of Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. We're going to be starting The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past as well, and then also we have our retro loyalty retro game giveaway of tonight too. Remember, 2,000 Grok tokens to enter on in. Must be present to win. We'll open that up probably about 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Call the winner about 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember, U.S. only. But if you are outside the U.S. and would like to still enter into the giveaway, I do have a $20 Steam card, and you're more than welcome to take that as well too. But Explanation Point Retro Giveaway will show you what games, and thank you there, D-Man, for that. And I did update that too, so now Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy IX are no longer on there. So it is all up to date and stuff as of now. But super excited about tonight and stuff. I mean, we got this Nintendo Power Magazine. We're going to be completing Zelda 2. Oh my gosh, last night we made so much progress on this game. I mean, literally, I didn't even want to put the controller down. Like, we have the second to last palace, we have the Great Palace, and then we're done. So literally, we are going to be playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past tonight. We'll at least get that started, and we'll see how far we get through that game, which means that next week we'll get through that game too. I mean, we're just blowing through these games pretty quick. So super exciting. But we do have the Pat Country giveaway open right now for anybody that wants to enter on in on that one and stuff too. Before we get started, a huge thank you to MTG and to Ragna for those fantastic hosts. Let me catch up with chat here. Let's see, we got MTG and Ragna, thank you so much for those hosts, and Ragna and MTG taking care of the shout outs. We got D-Man. How's it going there, D-Man? Awesome to see you there, buddy. We got J. Andrews Tech. How are you doing there, J. Andrews? Awesome to see you there, buddy. And Ragna. Oh man, what are you drinking, Cap? I cracked open this monster here. It's been one of those weeks, you know, one of those days, one of those weeks. Luckily, I was thinking I was going to be drinking like 3 monsters today. I only had 2. Actually, I only had 1 because I had a rain earlier today, and then had this one. Oh man. Graham is drinking some stiff grog. Watch out for that matter. Got a Golden Road Christmas card. Ooh, that sounds awesome. That sounds really good. It's like ever since we've been playing these Zelda games, I've been super excited about just like running through these games and making a lot of great progress. A part of me really wants to crack open something so I could take the edge off, absolutely. But then again, another part of me wants to really make some really great progress on making it through these games. It feels so refreshing playing a game that I played through like dozens of times and going through again on stream. So I'm kind of tempted to just continue on doing that, because I know if I start, you know, cracking open something and everything else like that and stuff, we're going to probably start sucking a little bit. So if I do have anything, I might end up cracking open something maybe once we get through probably maybe the first couple levels on A Link to the Past. I don't want to do that towards the end of Zelda 2, even though I probably could be fine and stuff on doing it, but you know, it's going to add probably quite a few more deaths. So let me see. It's a nice cherry wheat. Oh, nice. It might be baking during the stream. Got to make an orange cranberry cake and maybe a new recipe. I just saw called a caramel apple upside. Oh my gosh, caramel apple upside down. That sounds amazing. Link to the Past is beyond easy. Start drinking when you start that game. Right? You know what? I was thinking that same thing, but you know what? It's like the same thing with like Shantae Half Genie Hero, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. You know, you always start off with 3 hearts, right? I mean, it is pretty easy, but I want to almost get a couple heart containers, probably go around and seeing if I can get like maybe like at least like the first bottle, maybe with like a fairy. At least that'll give me like a little bit of like a cushion where I won't feel like I'm just screwing up all over the place. But it is a beyond easy game. It's just when you first start, you know, you always start with just 3 hearts, right? The same thing with Shantae Half Genie Hero. I swear, most of my deaths on Shantae Half Genie Hero is like at the very beginning of the game. And then as soon as you start getting a ton of heart containers, you know, and then you get, you know, you get all the different power-ups and you just start, it's smooth sailing. And that's exactly how I feel through this game. I mean, really, there's usually not too many areas even on A Link to the Past where I really do like seriously die a whole lot on that game. Maybe the Ice Palace, maybe in the forest in the Dark World, maybe Turtle Rock a little bit, but I mean those are later levels anyway. So, but I mean the very first half of the game I would say is usually pretty easy. But yeah, I just don't want to give myself too much of a handicap, even though I've played it quite a few times. Fritz with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Fritz. And Shoujo, how are you doing there, buddy? Hey, Cap, you're 10 minutes early. You know what? I wanted to make a point to you there, MTG, that I'm not always late. They might be more bread than cake, but we'll find out. Nice. Diminishing returns playing retro games, drinking Apex at 3 to 4 beers, but beyond that, it's a slippery slope if you're playing Ninja Gaideners. I know, right there, Shoujo. You know what? I honestly, and stuff like that, I don't mind doing that. But the only thing is I usually, my first drink always, because you never want to start drinking beer and then drink hard alcohol. You know, it's like what they always say and stuff like that. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear, right? We all know that. And so, you know, I usually want to have something to kind of get you there, and then you just have maybe like a couple beers to keep you there. And that's at least what I usually do when I'm on the diet. I usually try not to have any more than 2 diet beers usually, and more than 1 shot and stuff, or 2 and everything else into my little into my flavored drink when I'm sticking to the diet. But yes, I just don't want to kind of go overboard and stuff on that. And then plus, you know, I mean, you're limited on how much food you eat, but you can, I mean, if I was like back in my old days, you know, like literally I would just eat and drink like a ton. And you know what, when you know that you're drinking and stuff like that, you're eating like a whole pizza, right? And then you're having like several beers, and I mean, you're good. I mean, you can continue to drink and you'd be fine, but that's kind of like how I used to be. So, it doesn't work out so well. Then plus I'm getting older, so it's just unfortunately I can't drink like I used to and eat how I used to. So, but you're absolutely right though, Shoujo. Oh man, and Real Luca, how are you doing there, buddy? I was thinking about you and stuff like that the other day. I was like, I wonder how Real Luca and Skeptics has been, because I think it's been a couple streams, and maybe it was last week when I think that we saw you. I don't know. You know what? It's like we streamed on we streamed on Friday, and then it's just like no stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We were supposed to stream Tuesday, and we didn't. Then it was like Wednesday, and it feels like a whole week being away from stream when it was really just 4 days of missing. So thank you there, MTG, for doing that shout out. I know, right there, Shoujo? Doing fine, been busy with, I know. Same thing with me too. I've just been really trying to get caught up. The good thing is I'm starting to hack away at that list, but I thought my schedule would kind of slow down into December, but it just, I don't know. It just seems to be like more a constant thing. Like at least this is kind of more of my slow period, but I'm still trying to like get caught up on things from like a month ago when I was just slammed. So I hope everything turned out. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And they okay. That is good. That is really great to hear. And Gamer, how are you doing there, buddy? Oh man, Son of Gamer was here last night as well too. So, but yeah, definitely, I agree with Ragnar. Definitely great to hear. But how are you doing there, Gamer and stuff? We got our retro. I told Son of Gamer and stuff like that too. I was like, all right, make sure Gamer and stuff like that knows about the retro game giveaway. So I know Gamer's here for like, I don't think Gamer ever misses a giveaway. I don't think Rug ever misses a giveaway. So, but anyway and stuff, let's get going with the Nintendo Power Hour. We have it opened up as well too right now for the Pat Contri reading. So if you do win, just have a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game in mind to read the description. So go, no bowling tonight since they shut down this. Did they really? Oh my gosh, I know. You know what? I found out and stuff last night, like literally after stream, I was like telling my wife, I'm like, did you hear about this thing? And she, oh yeah. But I guess last night, they now we have like a 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. Like you're not even supposed to be outside your house after 10. And I'm like, that doesn't really affect me and my family right now. Obviously it affects a lot of other people, but I mean, I'm just like, we're never outside the house after 10. Once you have like young kids, especially with Karina, it's like, and the plus it's like, where else are you gonna go? Everything is just like shut down. So it's like, well, that doesn't really change anything at all. And then plus if we're up at 5 a.m., we're not anywhere near ready to go outside the house. So, oh man, yeah, it was working when oh gosh, and statewide text came through. Oh my gosh, LA County really never opened. I know, right? I know. I don't even know. I feel like we've been in a constant state of emergency, right? Like literally and stuff like that. I think that we've been that way for like 6 years or something like that, between fires and earthquakes and everything else. So, and Homebody, I pretty much made for this quarantine lifestyle. College football is back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's get going. But yeah, now they shut us down and stuff on here. Shut me down on MTV. But it feels so empty without me. All right, that's the extent of my my rapping days, right? But yeah, so anyway, it doesn't affect me. Hey, as long as I can stream after 10, I'm cool with that. Doesn't affect me and stuff at all. All right, focus, man. Like my vision without my glasses on. That bad. All right. You imagine? Okay, that was the case and stuff like that, I'd be wearing Coke bottle glasses. All right. Zoom in. Is that good? Yeah, I think we get most. I think so. No. That DJ Cap'n Retro is oh my gosh. It's too funny. Get tetrisized. I know. Mortified. Petrified. Ooh, Tetris. Ironically, my new game currently. Oh, is it? Oh man, this is obviously not the new one. This is the old one. Get Tetrisized. It's from November, December 1989. Bonus Dragon Warrior 36-page strategy guide. All right, man. Where's MTG and stuff on this one? Who's got to weigh in on Dragon Warrior right there, buddy? Don't miss RoboCop, Willow, Iron Sword. Oh man, it's too funny that they have Willow on in here. We're gonna be going through that game and stuff after A Link to the Past, and then Game Boy update and more. The OG block on block, I know, right? The original Game Boy is still my favorite. I know, right there, Ragnar. I played so much of that one. But remember, we got the Pat Country giveaway. Remember, I have a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game in mind. If we do win, we'll read through it. Big Beefcake with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Big Beefcake. How long I'll last? Internet's being. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, MTG. Oh, is Willow good on the NES? It's pretty fun. I played it one other time on stream before, but you know, I played it so long ago that Ragnar wasn't even part of the channel, and he's a mod right now. He wasn't even part of the channel the last time I played Willow. So I'm like, he's like, oh, I'd love to see Willow on the NES. I'm like, I played it before. He's like, I never saw you play it. I'm like, wow, has it really been that long? But anyway, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of like a shorter kind of like an action RPG type thing. It's got obvious RPG elements as well. It's still kind of fun. It is fun. I really enjoy it, really. So definitely. And thank you there, MTG, for doing that that shout out. I replaced my modem and router last weekend. I was getting ISP all of a sudden. Oh wow, brand new experience. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So we got Willow, we got Tetris. I guess that this is the NES Tetris. Super Off-Road, Iron Sword, RoboCop, NES Play Action Football, Nintendo Game Endings Revealed, U-Force Power Glove, New Games, Game Boy. Oh man, this is one of the early versions of Nintendo Power here. Only got a week and a half left before Spectrum shows up. Oh my gosh, there, MTG. Wow. It feels like it's been taking them forever to get out there to you. And Shadowgate Silent Service, A Boy and His Blob. Oh my gosh, that's like one of those games I've started to play so many times, and then it's like I give up. One of these days I should probably just play it, have like a walkthrough when I get like stumped, and actually play all the way through that game. I'm always intrigued with that game. It seems really cool with all the different puzzles, but I can never seem to figure them out and get very far. And 720 Degrees, Guardian Legend, Video Shorts, Goal, Thundercade, POW, Twin Eagle, Back to the Future, Black Bat. Used to love playing Super Off-Road Arcade. I know, right there, Jay Andrews. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of my favorite racing type games to play. Spectrum will shout out randomly. Shut off randomly. I may not hear for either a minute or an hour sometimes. Oh my gosh, wow. Huh. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man, so here is Willow. So actually this is pretty funny. This is exactly what we're gonna be playing coming up here. I actually liked it and stuff. I kind of enjoyed the game. It does look like the arcade version of Willow looks really fun, like a really fun, cool platform. I would love to be able to play it, but I don't think that there's any way to play it without emulation. So, local Pizza Hut growing up had a Pac-Man arcade. You see, I really want to get one of the Pac-Man arcade machines. You know, the little cocktail table ones. Talk tonight. It should put the little man back on the computer. Aww. G-Man with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, G-Man. Crawford was great in the arcade. Home versions couldn't match it without the steering wheel. I know, right there, Ragnar? Exactly. So explanation point booty for anybody that wants to enter into the Pat Country giveaway. And thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out there. Let's see. So the characters: Willow Ufgood, Mad Mardigan, Sorsha, Willow's family, the High Aldwin, the Brownies, But yeah, it's really kind of a cool, interesting game and stuff too. It's got its own kind of puzzles and stuff, and sometimes you can get turned around in some of the caves as well too. Actually, this would be a pretty good kind of walkthrough if we get stuck or. One of Mrs. Pac. You know what? I want one of the Pac-Man ones. That I really seriously want one. A full cabinet in my base. I know, right? There should, but I want one of the cocktail ones and stuff. I don't want the regular Pac-Man one. I love that style of it. I really, one of these days and stuff, I might actually get kicked out of this game room and we might have to relocate to the garage. But if that's the case, I want to get some arcade cabinets. More powerful items. We've got the battle shield, the ring, glowing fire, flame sword, gold shield, ocarina, dragon scale, thieves bracelet, medicinal herbs. Oh man, I want one of the arcade 1-up cabinet. I know, they were pretty cool. One of the Golden Tee and 40th anniversary Pac-Man arcade 1-ups. I already have one in the house. The wife said nope. Aww. Wanting to make an arcade cabinet. Oh my gosh, could you imagine there, Jay Andrews? Oh my gosh. You know what? If you get that figured out and stuff, we might have to make a second one, right? Settled for a game and watch this week instead. Did you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, little birdie told me and stuff like that I'm supposed to be getting one for Christmas. I can't talk about it and stuff. It's supposed to be a surprise. Santa's supposed to be bringing it. So, but yeah. Interested in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1-up or the Marvel one. See, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one would be so cool. This would make great pie for mods. Yeah. And plenty of buttons. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Northern Forest. Garda's Cave. Death. I don't remember this game taking too long. I don't think it's really too long of a game. Magic Cane, the Key, Devil Eye Sword, Necklace, Seeds. See, I mean, you're looking through here and stuff, and I don't think it's a really long game. So let's see, and then we got Tetris. This is the Tetris for the NES, but I agree with Ragnar. I love the one on the original one on the Game Boy. I played so much of that one growing up. Oh man. I just, you know what, I still have one of the original Game Boys as well too, and sometimes I'm just tempted on just, bringing that with me on some kind of trip, I mean, obviously it takes 4 AA batteries, and being able to play it. You can't play it at night and stuff too. Obviously I've got better options and stuff on it, but it's still really cool to have that brick Game Boy in your hand, I just have a lot of appreciation for retro things if people couldn't tell. Howard's tips for advanced game. High speeds, towering heights, and phenomenal scores make for the ultimate challenge. Bottom line, Howard and Nestor. Comics. Super Off-Road. Yeah, I remember playing a lot of Super Off-Road. And Tetris is the best version on the NES. Oh, is it? I always remember playing it on the Game Boy. I think I played that. That was the one system I played it the most. Oh, it's super expensive though? Oh my gosh. Every race is different. Power up your truck. It's like we were saying, I think at the arcades it was always a lot more fun. I think I don't even think you could have been back in the day a pizza place without Super Off-Road, right? Like literally, I think it was at every pizza joint, right? I don't think I ever went to a pizza place that didn't have Super Off-Road. They always had at least Super Off-Road in there. It was like probably one of the most popular racing games back in the day. And pick some rechargeable AA's. That good lamp, no reason you can't play Game Boy. Oh yeah. I was thinking on like a trip, like if you were in the car or something like that there, Ragnar. But yeah, you're absolutely right. If you're, inside and playing it at night, yeah. That was always the frustration. As soon as, it was dark, you couldn't play it in the car really anymore unless you had the Light Boy And then you had like all the little connections. Oh my gosh, how many people had a light boy and then like the magnifying glass and stuff part on it? Oh my gosh, I had like the whole setup and stuff for my original Game Boy back in the day. And then of course, to be able to power that, you needed more batteries, right? Like you just like you felt like you went through like a whole pack of batteries and stuff on vacation. I'm not talking about a 4-pack. I'm talking like 8 or 12. Oh man, what is a light boy? Hey, Kimono Dragon. It was a connection thing and stuff that you would put onto your Game Boy that would kind of like attach to the front, and it would have like a little sliding light, kind of almost like a book light almost, but it was for a Game Boy. And then it also had they also had ones where it had that light on it, and then it also had the like a magnifying glass that you could use too, so you could you could see it a lot better too. So you could do a backlight. Oh yeah, that's true too. I mean, I'm thinking about just the originals, but yeah, G-Man, you're absolutely right. I mean, if that was the case, I would just bring my Game Boy Advance SP and play the game. Both the NES version and Super NES version of that game. Definitely can confirm the controllers were better back then. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I had all of it. I know, me too. Was pizza greased steering wheels and red pop cups are nostalgic. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Use my Game Boy Advance. Exactly there, G-Man. Definitely. That whole robot looking thing with the speakers, magnifying glass light, etc. Oh my gosh. I know, right? So much for portable game. I know, right? And then all the batteries and stuff too. Actually had the magnifying thingy. Didn't, when I was a kid though, someone gave it to me a few years ago. Oh, really? No mod old Game Boy is not out of it. I know, right? Exactly. Funny thing, the only Game Boy I remember is the SP. Oh, yeah. We're talking about like the old brick ones there. So it was, oh, your first console was the SP. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the Light Boy. That's right. You know what? Let me check this out and stuff here real quick. Oh, my. Yes, that's what it was. The Light Boy. Thank you there, Rug. That's exactly what it was. That's absolutely what I remember. Why I like retro games so much. Basically a stronger Super NES. Yeah, I mean, I like the nostalgia of like the older things. I mean, literally, I could just bring my SP and I'd be set. You could play Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. You have so many different systems on there. You get a portable thing modded. I mean, you're like set for life, but I don't know. There's just something nostalgic about doing that. I mean, could you imagine if you were like waiting outside a store or something like that and seeing somebody playing a brick Game Boy? I mean, it's just hilarious to me, I guess. Oh man, still have my original Game Boy. I've been considering getting it modded because the screen is shot. Oh, is it really there, J. Andrew? I think that retro store might be able to do it, maybe. I don't know. Best investment ever was the car AC adapter for the Game Gear. Sucked through 6 AA batteries and 9. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. I know. The Game Gear was terrible on that. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the car adapters too. Alright, Iron Sword. Anybody play Iron Sword back in the day? I mean, I heard of it, obviously, but never played it growing up. And Wind Elemental, the cows. Nintendo Power tells all. Contra, tough commando team annihilates alien invasion. Castlevania, famous ghost hunter conquers the Count. Super Mario Brothers, Koopa King defeated by brave adventuring brothers. Atari Warriors, Goonies 2. So this is like all the endings. Metroid, Punch Out, Wizards and Warriors, Rad Racer, Kid Icarus, and played a lot of Iron Sword back in the day, but only the second one. Oh, gotcha. Was in yesterday trying to get DS screen fixed. Oh, they couldn't help? Really? I don't know. Maybe they're short staffed. I really, the last time I was in there was in September. Enjoyed Iron Sword more than the first game. Music wasn't as good though. Gotcha. Chop in Ontario, they could fix. Oh, okay. Gotcha. DS screen. Yes, light's bottom screen is slightly yellowed. And RoboCop. Anybody play RoboCop back in the day? I think this is NES here. And then play NES, play action football. Oh, crack the top screen. Oh my gosh. Huh. Anyone remember the RoboCop song? I'm not even sure if I ever actually saw RoboCop, even the movie. I rented it. Sunsoft game. Oh man, remember Batman for the NES was Sunsoft as well too. Oh man, but how are you doing there, Aunt Bubba? Oh, there was a song and a dance. Oh, okay. Maybe I vaguely remember that, maybe. Had that football game as well. Oh, the NES play action football? Oh man. They're hard to replace. The top screen. Power packed. Super control. Oh man. Anybody have the Power Glove and the U-Force growing up? Doing good. Getting ready to go pick up some dinner. Oh man, what are you picking up? Oh, you still have the game. That game, the NES play action football. Oh man. But yeah, I had the Power Glove. I didn't have the U-Force, but I remember playing with the Power Glove. I always thought it was like the coolest thing to do that. Like, you know, I mean, everybody's seen that movie and stuff like that. That you know, grew up in the '80s really, and that liked Nintendo and stuff. You know, the Wizard and stuff on there, you know, where he's using the Power Glove. And so I always thought it was the most novel thing and stuff, like driving the car and shifting to move. I always wanted to like do that and stuff. I guess I just never really had the patience to learn though. Oh man, bought at a garage sale when I was 13 for $10. Oh wow. Going to Applebee's to pick up some burgers. Her diner isn't allowing online orders right now for some... Aww. I know, Fred Savage, exactly. I know. Oh man, Applebee's is pretty good though. Okay, alright. Let's see, who is picking our NES or Super NES game for tonight? Let's see. Ooh, J. Andrews Tech. Alright there, J. Andrews Tech. Which Nintendo or Super Nintendo game should we read in the Pat Contri book? There, buddy. Let's see. Burgers and riblets. Oh my gosh. Love that I don't have to get out of my car. They bring the order right to the parking. I know. You know what? Isn't like curbside pickup just great? I mean, I really hope that they just, I mean, obviously we're not going back to the way that things are, but hopefully, you know, we're able to just kind of keep some of this same, you know, touchless orders and everything else. I wonder how many people are going to be going back into really grocery shopping or just going to be ordering everything online, right? I mean, it's super convenient. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're probably living paycheck to paycheck, it's definitely expensive. You want to save some money, but you know, if you're ever short on time, it's like, get it delivered. So, but yeah, J. Andrews, what Nintendo or Super Nintendo games should we read from the Pat Contri book? Rivlet's still available there? Oh man, I think so. Let's see, Power Glove, Glove Ball, 1943, Bad Street Brawler, Gyrus, U-Force, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Red Racer, Top Gun, Super Mario Brothers. If you're up for a challenge, you could play this classic in a whole new way. Wave your left hand to move your character and shake your right hand to jump and fire. Like rubbing your belly and patting your head at some time. It could take some practice. Oh my gosh. Wow. Did pick up from our Walmart shopping yesterday. So much easier now. I know, right? What are your options again? Is any Nintendo or Super Nintendo game. Just pick it, and what we do is we read the description from the Pat Contri book. So it's always a free giveaway that we do. So, and then you just pick the game, and then we read it, the description on it. From Riblet Platter is available. Ooh. They usually have, you get to eat, especially with the shrimp riblets and tenders every few months. Now I'm hungry. Oh my gosh. Winter Winners, new games now available. Wheel of Fortune Jr., Jeopardy Jr., Three Stooges, Stealth, ATF, Godzilla. Wheel of Fortune Jr., Jeopardy Jr. Anybody play any of the juniors? Wheel of Fortune Jr., Jeopardy Jr.? You know what? I have one. But written this post in a note in a few for a few months. Stooges, Stealth Eagle. Played any of those? Oh man, Dragon Warrior Strategy Guide. Oh man, I don't need the strategy. I am the strategy guy. This game so much. I wouldn't even. I'm kind of curious to see what they have. Type in is bad tonight. Wow. Aww. Some legends never die. And brought this up the other day. Raid on Bungling Bay. Oh, okay. Is that for the Nintendo or Super Nintendo? Wheel of Fortune Jr., the one where Vanna White looks like she's got... Is it? I don't know. Let me see. Captain's Hints and Tips Hotline, what you need. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's for the NES. Okay, cool. Cool. When we get done with the Nintendo Power, just remind me of the name again and stuff there. Maybe the only... It looks like the only viewpoint that we have is her like turning the letter. Maybe that was on purpose. It seems like really like whited out though. A bit, at least in this. Oh, wait a second, no. Yeah. Like she needs to go to the beach. Let's see. How to play a world of fantasy. Oh man, see, like I know all of this stuff. Like I played this game so many times. It is such a fun game. I even really enjoy playing the version and stuff on the Switch, the new updated version. It was really fun playing that with Sam. We had so much fun and stuff getting to the Dragon Lord battle screen, all the items. Just might just have been the regular NES. Oh, was it? Oh, gotcha. Loophole, Copper Sword, Broadsword, Erdrick's Sword, Hand Axe, Flame Sword, and armor, Erdrick's armor. Yeah, it's like I remember where all this stuff. Like I'll never forget it. Hey, Weasel Almighty, how are you doing there, Weasel Almighty? Great to see ya. Ball of Light, Erdrick's Tablet, Fairy's Flute, Silver Harp, Staff of Rain, Stone of Sunlight, Rainbow Drop, Erdrick's Token. Yeah, it's like I know where all of this stuff. Cursed Belt, Cursed Necklace. I don't think they had the Cursed Belt and Cursed Necklace though. In the the Switch version. I don't think I remember those. I think the Fighter's Ring was there though. Played the NES Nickelodeon Double Dare the other night with a friend. That game is really easy and super hard at the same time. Oh, is it? Oh man. And then all the different spells. All the monsters. No, like all of them. Like I could play this game in my sleep just about. I played it so many. It's probably the one RPG I probably played the most of back in the day. At least the most on the NES for sure. If it's not Dragon Warrior for the NES, then it's Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo. That I played the most of. But I played a heck of a lot of both of those games growing. Then again, you know, I had more time to play, you know, the Dragon Warrior for the NES because it came out, you know, sooner. But I love playing. It's just, it was so cool. It was my introduction to RPG. And one reason why it's like, if you could play through Dragon Warrior for the NES, that is where you learn to grind on games. And it's like, it's to this day, I think it's one reason why it's like I don't even mind grinding on video games. Because like, I'd say 75 to 90% of the game is grinding. And how the Dragon Warrior soundtracks are very ear-piercing and repetitive. No, I don't think so. I don't think so there, G-Man. I think you could, you can call the number and they still play it though for you. Call this number and we'll play the 8-bit soundtrack for you. 85 cents a minute though. Maybe you can get your little walk boy or talk boy and stuff like that and get a recording of it over the phone. By entering your name, Destiny begins at Antigil Capital with the dice from the king. The guards. Okay. Reckonary. It's like I know all of the stuff that they even sell in all the shops. About almost have it memorized on like how much every item was. Well, too. It's funny. I mean, I've probably played the Zelda games more recently, like twice a year, but Dragon Warrior is probably at least every year, if not every other year I'm playing. It couldn't be any worse. I know, right? What year is this issue? It is November, December 1989. 1989. Before the Super Nintendo even came out. Watch your experience. Level rises, you will also learn spells. Using an item during a battle. Your level rises, travel further afield. Hey, G-Man, how much further did you get in Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo? Frederick's Cave. Maps of the dungeons. Oh my god, wow. This is huge. Look at this. The Rock Mountain Cave, the Swamp Cave, Grave of Garnet. Wow. Jeez. Are we comparing Sound Blasters tonight? I think we are. I think, you know, boot up the 286. The 286 Packard Bell computer. I still have my spec sheet. I should do a tweet on the spec sheet. I think I still have a picture of it. Got back to right before the water cave. Gotcha. I mean, look at this layout and stuff on these caves. The Castle of the Dragon Lord. This is like every cave. This is literally every cave in this game is right here. They didn't have the villages. Garnham, they didn't have the, that one, like, haunted village one. I didn't see it, but my gosh. Jeez. Remembered to save and made a save state. Nice. Hard to believe that some games and programs required the install of a separate sound card to even work back then. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's like I know, like, everything about that, that game. Know your strength. Wait a second. Were we were shortchanged here. You know what it sounds like we're not going to be getting tonight? I don't think there is one. Uh-oh. I think somebody took it out. I think it was taken out of this magazine. I don't see it. This is normally where it would be. The 89 cents today would be around $2. Yeah. Old Sound Blaster 16 was compatible with most games. Oh my gosh, I remember Sound Blaster 16. That sucks. I know, right there, Weasel? No centerfold. Man, that's, now, everybody's gonna leave now. Everybody's gonna be like, that's why. Bogex with the resub 4 months. Oh, that reminds me and stuff, too, guys. We have a free, we're going to be doing a free giveaway and stuff because we had 2 raids that came in towards the end of stream yesterday. So, ooh, no centerfold, I know, right? The Kimono Dragon, thank you so much for that host there, buddy. Oh man, but yeah, no centerfold, I know. That's the joy of going through the Nintendo Power. Everybody's like, all right, this sucks. I'm out. No centerfold tonight, Captain. What the heck? You better make sure there's a centerfold and stuff in the next Nintendo Power magazine. If not, then I'm not tuning in. Thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out and stuff too. Super Mario Land. This is absolutely one of my favorite Game Boy games. Well, probably next to Tetris. But I love playing this. I played so much back in the day. Super Mario Land. Have it up to 1-3. Later, Weasel Almighty's like, alright, that's it. The centerfold is gone. Well, I'm out. I know, right? Exactly. I know, right? You can. I started that joke. I was like, okay, all right, centerfold, no centerfold, that's it. I'm out. No more Nintendo Power Hour. It doesn't even count as a Nintendo Power Hour episode, does it? Oh man, that is way too funny. The Revenge of the Gator. Game Boy portable pinball, fast and fun action from HAL America. Another quest from Konami. Castlevania the Adventure. Motocross Maniacs. Tennis, baseball, Alleyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, how many people remember playing Alleyway? That was probably one of my favorite puzzle games to play back in the day, aside from Tetris. I love playing Alleyway. I would play it so much. I would be getting my hair cut at the barber, and it was the coolest thing. They had Game Boys there and stuff for the kids to play, and oh my gosh, I would always pick up Alleyway. Be getting my hair cut and stuff there at the barber shop and playing Alleyway. It was so much fun. Guess you're gonna have to go through another map. I know, right? Exactly. How about, you know what, Dr. Mario? That's right. Dr. Mario is a really good one too. I played the Nintendo one, I think, more. Request your money back for that magazine. I know, right, Ragna? I want to reprint. Kirby's Pinball is a great Game Boy pin. Really? I don't think I ever played Kirby's Pinball. Alleyway and Quirk. Oh my! I don't think I played Quirk, but I remember Alleyway. Bit on the 3DS Virtual Console. Ah, I love playing Alleyway. Probably one of my favorite ones. Pretty easy to go through. Coming up new for Game Boy, Golf, I got Boxel, Hyper Load Runner, Quirk. There you go. There's Quirk. Here's another new puzzle game. Reach the staircases, sorted rooms by figuring out how to pivot pieces and other obstacles. It's from Acclaim. Huh. And then you have Bugs Bunny, Phalanx, Gridiron Gladiators, Shanghai. And previews. New title, Shadowgate, Silent Service, Boy and His Blob, 720 Degrees. Shadowgate. I want to play through, actually. Never played it. I've heard so many good things about it, though. Silence. Submarine Simulation. Played that one. Tough either. Boy and His Blob. See, this is one of those games, one of these days, I'm just going to pull up a walkthrough of the entire game of A Boy and His Blob, and we'll go through it on it. I've always wanted to play through it all the way, but I always got, like, stumped somewhere. Like, I'd boot it up for, like, half an hour, I'd play it, and then I'd get stuck, and then I'd turn it off. You know, A Boy and His Blob and Fester's Quest are like two games I really would like to get all the way through them. Oh man, 720 degrees. Check the map if you get lost. So this is keyboard or sports type game. The Guardian Legend. First Labyrinth. Third Labyrinth. Never played Fester's Quest. Boy and His Blob, I played at friends' houses, and yeah, we were young and would get stuck. I know, right? I've always like been interested in it. It's been intriguing to me, but I'm like, what jelly bean do I feed this blob? You know, to get me to the next part. And I'm just like wasting jelly beans. And then of course, you know, you throw him the jelly bean and you miss, and he doesn't eat it, and then he's got like this sad look on his face. Gosh. Counselor's Corner. Mega Man 2. How do I pass the fourth leg of the Dr. Wily? Faxanadu, where is the Black Onyx? Faxanadu, where are the Dragon Slayer and the Demon's Ring? Anyone ever try Mole Mania? I have that one for the original Game Boy. It's made by Moto. It didn't really take off, but it's a cool adventure puzzle game. No, I never played that one. I don't think I ever heard of that one, Mole Mania. Modern remake of Boy and His Blob on modern. Is there really? Really? There, right? I did not even know that. How do I defeat Flashblade? How do I get through Africa? How do I defeat the most difficult enemies? Role-playing games. It just says role-playing games. How do I defeat the most difficult enemies? Most role-playing games depend very little on dexterity and quick reflexes. What's important is that you take some time and prepare for your mission before you take off to encounter the unknown. Establish a base where you can replenish your energy and go out on small missions. Then defeat weak enemies near the base to gain experience and gold. After some hard work and a little time, you'll have enough money to buy strong weapons and armor and enough experience to take on enemies that are a little more challenging. Go out a little further every time and defeat stronger creatures for even more rewards. Continue to build experience and soon you'll be unstoppable. Yeah, it's on the Wii and the 360, I think. Huh. Hey, Recon, how's it going there, buddy? Oh, it's on the PS4 also, really? I am doing great there, Recon. How are you doing there, buddy? Super Dodgeball. Let's see. How do I make the power? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How do I throw the line? Classified information. Solomon's Key. Unexpected Visit. DuckTales. Pogo Power. Mega Man 2 Menacing Minions. Strider bouncing off the walls. Good, just glad it's... I know, me too. Well, I thought it was going to be a 3 energy drink day. It only turned out to be a 2 energy drink. I was able to make that coffee last until probably about the afternoon time, but then I really needed to crack open that one. And then I cracked open one and stuff on stream. We should be good for tonight's stream. So, but I tell you and stuff. Tomorrow we have we're doing Santa pictures with the kids. We're doing pictures and stuff there, and stuff, going to a park and stuff with a photographer and stuff. Anyway, we and so Sunday morning I'm sleeping in. I am like I told my wife, I'm like being in on Sunday. I need, and at least next week is only 3-day week for me. And then have 4 days off, so that's awesome. Yeah, so I'll have some pictures to share. Actually, I got the pictures back from last weekend, and oh, they are so adorable. I told my wife, I'm like, as soon as you start posting those on social media, I will start posting them and stuff on my social media and stuff too. They are such amazing pictures. You guys will freaking melt. And I will show them. I'll share them on Twitter, on Instagram, and then also on the Discord. I mean, we'll probably have like days worth of pictures. There's some really good ones. There were a ton of pictures that were taken, but my wife saved probably like a couple dozen that were like really good. I mean, there's some really cute ones with both Sam and Karina, and the looks on their faces and stuff too was great. Can't wait to see them. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Remember the days of real I know, right there, Kimono Dragon? I know, right? Exactly. You had to go and get the film developed, and you had to wait. Now it's just like almost instantaneous. But yeah, it was taken with this photographer lady and stuff. It's just like almost like literally like our family photographer. For us, she's done our pictures. She did like Samuel's pictures when he was little and born, as well too. So I mean, she's been fantastic and does this kind of like on the side. So it's like she'll pick like a park and stuff, on the weekend, and we would, go to the park and stuff like that, and she'd have like some cool backdrop or whatever like that or whatever. It was really cool. Robo Warrior, Faxanadu, Extra Allowance, Ninja Gaiden Cast of Thousands, Cobra Triangle, built for speed. Alright, let's see how this top 30 compares to what we like here. Let's see, Mega Man 2 is the top of the list. Super Mario Brothers 2, wow. Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link in third place. Wow, I would have had that. At least it's top 3. At least it's top 3. That is actually really surprising. On that. Bootcap, I love family photos. Dad had the same camera for decades and decades, and we take pictures with every year at holidays. Put on a timer, everyone gets in position. Miss those days. I know, right there, D-Man? So yeah, there are gonna be some great pictures, and then we'll we're taking pictures tomorrow too, so we'll have more like holiday pictures, too. So my gosh, I'm probably like, I think maybe after I'm done with like posting the Star Wars perlers, and hopefully that matches up with the wife, posting the other pictures and stuff on social media, that like literally I'll probably have like one of those family pictures like every day. It's gonna be great. I know I haven't been posting really many family pictures lately. They've been all the perlers, really. Fourth place, Ninja Gaiden. Fifth place, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sixth, Faxanadu. Seventh, Dragon Warrior. I would have had that top, or even top 3. Legend of Zelda, I would have had that top. Strider, Bionic Commando, Blaster Master, Tecmo Bowl, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Mega Man, Hudson's Adventure Island, Bases Loaded, Double Dragon, Baseball Stars, Contra, Batman, Metroid Ultima, Guardian Legend, Legacy of the Wizard, Double Dragon 2, Nobunga's Ambition, The Adventures of Bayou Billy, RoboCop Super Dodgeball, and Bad Dudes. Is nice cap. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I mean, at least, 4th place. That's pretty good. Hard, though. Yeah, I don't think I ever played it, really. Not very much. Strider is great. Where do they have it? They got it in 9th place. Played Strider. Really, I think on this list I played maybe Mega Man 2. I'm not sure. Super Mario Brothers 2, obviously. Obviously Zelda 2. In the middle of that play. Ninja Gaiden, I think I played a little bit of it. Ninja Turtles, obviously. Dragon Warrior. I played Legend of Zelda, obviously, on this list. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Maybe the first Mega Man, maybe. Let's see, Batman, obviously. And I think that's it. Those are the only ones I played. To try it, I know we should. I know there's so many NES games, maybe we could include that and stuff. Do maybe some Mega Man. Maybe we could try some Mega Man games. Maybe Ninja Gaiden or whatever. If not, I'd probably have to pick it up. Might have the first. Oh, Dragon. Down for. I know there's so many games in so little time, right? Thundercade, POW, Twin Eagles, Back to the Future, from LJN, everybody's favorite. NES achievers, all the high scores and completion. Here's how to capture your achievement. Place the camera on something steady. Turn out the lights. Make sure you don't use a flash. Adjust the height. The camera should be about a yard from the TV. And then mail your photos to the address for Nintendo Power. NES Journey. Capcom Children's Corner. Morrissey, Kantner, and a Power Playing PhD. And Mark samples the goods at the opening. Nintendo World Championships 1990. Sign the new Nintendo Power. Yeah. The days before email. I know, right? Exactly. Well, it was, it was like going back to like what we were talking about, the camera. I mean, look at this camera that's right here too. You're like, place the camera on something steady. So I guess they figure and stuff. I don't know. Did they had tripods probably back then, but I guess they're like, they probably figured people didn't even have a tripod. Either that, or maybe they're just talking to kids, so. Back to the Future games are until the Telltale game from a little while back. I know, right there, Ragna? Was really good. Almost like a fourth movie. I know, you know what? I want to play through the Telltale ones. We should do a stream of those. Oh my gosh. That would be fun. I think I've gone through like or 3 chapters of it. It was fun though. It was like a 4th movie. And then here we were talking about the Wizard before. The Video Armageddon Championships come to a climactic finale. Super Mario Bros. 3. Jimmy and Corey Roadside. And Savage. Fred Savage, star of TV and films, counts beating the Mr. X in Kung Fu among his greatest accomplishments. Packwatch, a look into the future of NES gamepad. Super Mario Bros. 3. Smash this crazy Koopa and get the magic wand. My favorite, absolute favorite Super Mario Bros. Game. Super Mario Bros. 3. Followed by Super Mario World. And then I'd say Mario 2. And then the first one. And then I'd probably say Lost Level. Eight Eyes, Abadox. Rescue the Embassy Mission. Top Players Tennis. Gossip Galore. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom in the California Raisins game. Oh my gosh. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Remember, we beat that one on stream too. That was fun. It was kind of fun. That Space Mountain one was like trips me up. I had to like focus so much on that. Last Starfighter, Web World and Urban Convoy, Captain Skyhawk. Back issues available now. The July, August 88, September, October 88, November, December. So see, this is like this issue is like the early edition. So is this? So they're talking back issues. I think this was the first one. So this must be the 9th magazine, the 9th Nintendo Power magazine. They have, and this was back when they were doing like every other month, and not even every month. So this is the 9th magazine that we went through of Nintendo Power. See, the ones before it were the Super Mario Bros. 2 one. Was that Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, Track and Field 2, Zelda 2, Ninja Gaiden, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mega Man 2, DuckTales. See, I think looking through these, I'm not sure if I have that very first one. But I know I have the Track and Field 2. I got this Zelda 2. This Zelda 2 copy right here is $20 by itself. It's crazy, these early ones and stuff. $20 for a magazine. I think I got the Ninja Gaiden and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. I don't think I have the Mega Man 2 one, but I know I have the DuckTales one. California Raisins game never came out. It is fully playable as the full ready-to-release ROM was like... Oh, really? Huh. Anyway, I think on those back issues and stuff, I think I have most of those early ones. But yeah, that Zelda 2 one is a pretty popular one. Like I said, I mean, the video game store guy was like telling me, it's like, yeah, that's like a $20 magazine. Ended up, buying a whole bunch of them kind of in bulk. I think it was like $100 in Nintendo Power magazines when I went and got them. Oh, it's like Mega Man. Really? Huh. That's really cool. All right, there, J. Andrews Tech. Give me that title of that one game again there, buddy. And then we'll look that one on up. Well, I just... So remember, we have our retro game giveaway tonight too. Loyalty retro game giveaway, and the winner gets to pick a Perler too. Raid on Bungling Bay. Okay. All right. Cool. And it was. You said it was for. Peace. There we go. Alright, so Arr! Okay. Everything else all here. Oh. Alright. Up here. But, oh, roll. Wow. Right to R. That's Rocketeer. Oh my god. We were playing Rocketeer. I actually like that game. RoboCop. There's RoboCop. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Road Blast, Roadrunner, River City Ransom. Ring King, Rescue, The Embassy. Not that many. Renegade, Oh. Full Control, Rampart. Rampage, Rambo. Raid 2020. Raid on Bungling Bay. I have never heard of this game. I've never heard of it. Okay, alright, let's read through the description. Let's see. Raid on Bungling Bay. Genre shooter strategy game. Liked Rocketeer, the movie, not the game. The movie was really good. It's so funny. I really tried to get into the Super Nintendo version, but it's like when you play that, you have to get through like that whole plane race, and it was terrible. I could never get past it. But the Nintendo one wasn't too bad. It was a pretty cool platform. I don't think I ever got really far, but I always liked the premise of the game. Let's see, release date September 1987. Developer Will Wright. Ported by Hudson Soft. Publisher Broderbund Software. Number of players 1 to 2 simultaneous. Special features NA. Type license. Availability uncommon, and got 4 stars. A nicely programmed port of Will Wright's Commodore 64 computer classic. This real-time free-roaming overhead shooter has players guiding a helicopter over islands controlled by the evil Bungling Empire. Oh wow, huh. I'm playing the Super NES game. Oh wait, the Super NES Rocketeer one? Really? Or are you talking about, or do they have on this one? Got a lurk, I'll be back. Alright there, G-Man, have a good lurk there, buddy. The objective is to locate and bomb 6 secret weapons factories while making sure to land for repairs and protect aircraft carriers. Enemy defenses such as bombers, fighters, missiles, and tanks. Battleships will attempt to shoot the helicopter down, but players can fight back with machine gun fire. Oh man, have a good lurk there, G-Man. A second player can control enemy gun turrets, adding a layer of depth and competitiveness to the proceedings. Speaking of depth, the game has it in spades. The scrolling in all directions playfield, which is viewed from a top-down perspective, is 100 contiguous screens in size. If you allow it, the weapons factory will expand, fortify, and develop new technology, making them more of a strategic threat. As you strike one area, robots will repair the damage you've done in other areas at the same time. Music is sparse, and the whirring of the helicopter blades gets old in a hurry. This isn't a pretty game. The color palette is limited, but it features smooth scrolling, a nifty-looking little helicopter, and clearly drawn land targets. This is a quality title for any gamer looking for a slightly different and substantive... Huh. Alright, so Reflections. The original Commodore 64 version of Raid on Bungling Bay, published in 1904, was the legendary designer Will Wright's first game. Showed out of the starting gate that he was a different kind of developer, infusing his creation with the types of detail and depth he would become known for with such titles as SimCity, The Sims, and Spore. Oh, wow. Interestingly, the Bungling Empire was the enemy in several other Broderbund games, including Lode Runner and Choplift. And that was from BW. Huh. It actually looks kind of cool here. Interesting. Look for it. It's an uncommon game. So let's see. Did not know that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Let's see who BW is. I want to see who wrote that one. I've got. Oh, you have it? Really? It's an uncommon game. I wonder how much it's worth. They said uncommon. How much it goes for if you can find it. I mean, especially right now and stuff. I'm not sure if uncommon and stuff like that, might be a little bit more tough to find, but then would it also be pricey? Because there's some uncommon games that are really cheap though too. They're just hard to find, which is weird to be that way. It's so funny. Jay Andrews Tech, I'll let you know. Well, I could let anybody else know, but my wife's name is actually in the Super NES, the Super Nintendo guidebook, because we ended up what was it on the original like Kickstarter or whatever on it, because it came from like her email address instead, so her name's in the book. It would have been cool if it would have been my name. I was like, oh my gosh, we forgot to change the name on it. It's just funny. Lodaban keeps the price low on some uncommon games. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Okay, so BW is Brett Weiss, is the author of the Classic Home video game series and of the 100 Greatest Console Video Games 1977 and 1987. A gamer since 1974, Weiss has had articles published in Game Informer, Classic Gamer Magazine, Retro Magazine, Video Game Collector, and Video Game Trader. Find Brett at www.brettweisswords.com. Huh. Your wife says her name is in a Pat book. Yeah, I know, right? It is kind of cool. I'm baking finally. It was a long day, but just got an amazing delivery. Nice. Oh, Amazon delivery. Which game did we read? It was Raid on Bungling Bay, which I never even heard of before, but I guess was originally on the Commodore 64. Okay, all right, let's open it up for the Name the Pirate giveaway. Remember, 500 grog tokens to enter, and we'll open it up for about 10 minutes. And then we'll probably do this for the first two pirates, and then we'll do the last two. And then remember, 8 o'clock we'll open it up for the retro game giveaway. So never heard of it, I don't think. I know, I don't think so either. Stuff too. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there, Weasel. Wow. 80 hours too. Oh my gosh, you're over halfway and stuff to be